Hello, everyone. This week, I'm talking dissociative identity disorder. Coming off that mountain, and my brain chose to shit. This does happen. I'm rarely prepared and often only see the pattern after the fact. Choosing to hang back as we made our way down the loose rock, knowing change was afoot, assuming it was, excitement. But DID often wrecks my life. It is a reason I seek therapy once a week, even while traveling. Next chapter, trigger. To view the full vlog, feel free to visit my website, arielanatole.com, by clicking on the link in my bio. Middle seat between two men can often be tricky for me. Car rides in general, actually. At a truck environment, and this brain of mine chooses to transport itself to childhood, triggering a base need to please those around me. See, my abusers used to beat me when unhappy. So those beatings, they left me fractured and confused. Naturally, I became very good at making sure he was rarely unhappy. Unfortunately, I was not perfect. Tragically, dissociative identity disorder helped me cope with that truth. Next chapter, triggered. In this state, my brain will say yes to anything, will justify each request with illusions constructed to prevent me from seeing truth. When this happens, my brain makes wrong choices. Money flowing as if it replenishes itself with a doubling charm, right? The world around me begins to shift. Now, a well-crafted version of nonfiction that my DID has created over the years. Next chapter, seeking. Bipolar and money are rarely a good combination. Add DID and a budget becomes a mythical creature. This causes issues, yet is the least of my problems grappling with this mental illness. After finding food and ensuring everyone was quite drunk, found myself in an unsafe environment. Suddenly, in a small trailer with an older man who I perceived had sexual intentions. Important to note here, my brain at that moment is literally rewriting my surroundings. So this is not necessarily reality, just my perception. Next chapter, drawn. I'm in this environment because a crucial component of my DID is wrapped around sex. My abuser was happy when having sex with me, and pleasant to deal with for days after. It was my strongest defense against getting this 10-year-old face smashed in. DID leads me to seek those who will take advantage. Draws me like a moth to the flame. Next chapter, finding grounding. The moment I snap back is wrapped in who I am today. Stronger, happier, and healthier than I have ever been. 3 days in Moab also led me to a real friendship, a brotherhood. As a child, I protected my brother from harm. Today, as an adult, I actually use this to my benefit, an anchor. I was not alone in that space. My new brother kept me grounded, and soon I was thoroughly enjoying my surroundings again. Next chapter, DID hangover. Save the hardest bit for last. The next day, as I rolled out of town, a part of this brain held on to the DID created reality. Took 3 days for me to parse through the shit I created. Shame enveloped me, threatening to pull me under. This shame has led to most of my suicide attempts and is a dangerous emotion to own. It prevented me from quickly rectifying the situation, something I am not proud of. For in a very real way, I caused harm. Fortunate only in the comfort that I managed to limit that damage. Often, I fail at that task. Sorry to end it in such a low note, but that's just the way the life is sometimes. Everyone have a beautiful rest of your week. Continue to be awesome.